Hi, my name is Lira. I'm a third-generation Korean-American woman, and this is the story I want to share with you today. It's spring of 2021, and I hear the tragic news that 8 women working in spas were murdered in Georgia. 6 out of 8 of those women were of Asian descent. When asked about the motivation, the shooter claimed he was trying to eliminate his sexual addiction, and Public Information Officer Captain Jay Baker made a statement claiming that the gunman was just having a bad day. I didn't know everything I was feeling, but I could identify one very clear emotion, and that was anger. Unlike other mass shootings, it took many days to discover the names of the victims. As more details were very slowly being revealed, I received a phone call from one of my good friends. She said, "I think one of the women from the shootings is my aunt." I responded, "Are you sure?" She said she wasn't, hung up abruptly, and then called me back to confirm that she found her aunt's name on the list of victims. Her name was Lira Kim. The anger I felt earlier turned to numbness. I think I also expected my friend to grieve openly, cry, at least. But instead, we just sat there together, and I pulsed through the silence. If we did exchange words, they were very few, words like, "I can't believe it," and "I'm so sorry," and none of them felt like enough. I can't remember if I prayed with her that night. I could feel myself wanting to give her Christian cliches and tell her things I didn't believe, like, "He can use all things for the good of those who love him." But it all just felt patronizing, so I just told her the truth. I'm scared, and I don't know if God remembers us. Over the years, I've been bringing my grief about the long-standing injustice against Asian women directly to Jesus. And I say things like this: "You don't protect us. Where are you? Look at how they see us like toys to be played with. Silent, small, and never human. We're invisible, and I'm tired of being afraid of living in my own body. I want them to know us and to know our stories. I want you to defend us. I want you to remember us." It takes a lot of courage for me to be this honest with God, and I always sit with a little hint of guilt after praying such honest prayers. So I meditate on Psalm 38, verse 8. It says, "I am exhausted and completely crushed. My groans come from an anguished heart." And then I hear the Lord say, "I hear you like I heard the psalmist. I'm not angry with you. I share your hopes for my daughters of Asian descent. Your voice, desires, and injustices matter to me." In these moments of lament, however brief, I feel known by God. When the world silences people like me and pretend that we're small and invisible, this process of lament reminds me that my voice matters to Jesus. It's enough to give me courage to keep sharing the voices, desires, and injustices carried by the daughters of Asian descent. I'll leave you with this one last thought. If you do a quick Google search, you will see articles by popular platforms like the New York Times and the Washington Post about Lira's story. You will read that she was a beloved grandmother and a hard-working mother. She loved Zumba and she listened to Justin Bieber. She loved Jesus and was a devout Catholic woman. Her story, her desires, and injustices mattered to God. As you reflect on her life, I pray that you find the courage to lament. Bring your questions, grief, and your voice to Jesus, knowing that your story matters to God too.